Good day, gentlemen and ladies. As you can see behind me, it's snowing again. It's a very light snow. It's minus 3 degrees Celsius. We are the 11th of April 2026, and this week, Thursday and Friday, we had a big great melt. So you see my main entrance is almost on gravel. All right. So what I do usually when the ground is frozen, but the crushed rock is not, all right. What I do is I start to do the first sweep. I call it the cleaning sweep. Oh, there's a black ribbon right there. All right, that's so funny. On this video, you're gonna see me removing my snowblower, put it away, and then putting my front bucket and having fun that. But before doing that, I need to rearrange my cluttered garage. So stick around. Cheers. All right, folks, just for a quick maintenance tip. I already talked to you about oiling my snowblower, which I've done last weekend. When during this week when everything was dry, I oiled my snowblower, so it's ready to be stored. All right. I even oil all the 3-point attachment. Everything is gonna be it's all oil ready to be stored. The only thing I do is I grease my PTO shaft before summer, right after winter. The reason why is to push away the water that might be building during the winter operation, and it does. So and I put a light grease, so that light grease would push away all that little crevices where the water may stand. All right. Now the other thing I do during the springtime too, you know, you all have these front hydraulic for the newer tractor. All right, you have all those front hydraulic cylinders which are exposed to road salt, and everything holding the hydraulic cylinder, I oil it too. I oil it during the winter time, less in the summer because they have a buildup of dust, and you may not want that. But in my case, especially on the salt they put here, oil everything, and it's so much easier to clean. Same thing. Remember before the spring, before the at the fall, before the winter. I'm gonna see it right now. All right, I oil everything is all in my front fell, and especially on the other side. Just hold on, I'm gonna close the. Especially on that side, I've got the soot build up from the diesel. It's just a wipe away. I'm just gonna go with my glove like this. Look at that. Choop. There we go. It's already removed that part. I don't know if you saw it, but I dirty my glove, but don't worry about that. But when you oil your front loader during the just before winter, at the springtime, I will sweep it. All right. I'm not gonna do that now because I may have another snowstorm, and definitely I'm not gonna use anymore my snowblower. I hope so. But I'm gonna keep my front. My front snowblower will do the job. All right. So that was the 2 maintenance tip. All your snowblower, grease your PTO shaft to put. The same thing with the snowblower. Put the water away, and all your front tractor cylinder to expose it against rust, salt. All right, and dust too. Just keep it clean. All right. So now, oh boy, now I'm putting my snowblower in the back. Then I'm gonna put my electric wood splitter in the front, then the part of the floor. Then, you know, I'm just gonna be there. So stick around. The SSQA, the SSQA steer quick attach is outstanding. Within minutes I move my front snowplow, my front bucket, and my the pallet fork with this outstanding. I'm just gonna show you that right there. That SSQA system here is very marvelous, and it is important to keep it oily. All right, so it works smoothly without any problem whatsoever. All right, now I'm gonna do a separate video about the maintenance on the front loader later on, probably next week or the week after. All right, because I do re-grease all the zerks. I sweat the oil away. This is the on the side there, you can see the dust from the diesel, but that's such easy when you keep your front loader oily. It's just a sweep with a rag and that's it. All right, so I'm just gonna change the front, drop the snowblower on my wheel cart and store it away. All right, stick around. All right, so as you can see behind me, my snowblower, my oily almost winter ready snowblowers. And when I made I just have to re-grease my PTO shaft with thicker grease that I just put. I use a red synthetic grease, which is very light, which will push the water away from the bearings, all right, on the PTO shaft. Right now I'm about to install the Joe built me many years ago, like I think it was 7 years ago, that rear 3-point attach for the trailer or either other implement. So I just have to adjust the top link using my crescent wrench from my father. Just to let you know, this is the tool from my father when he used to have his welding business. And one thing I like is I hope you're able to see that. You see JPM is Jean-Pierre Martel. So he used to weld all his tools like this because he used to go on a construction site. And sadly, some constructor or other personnel have a tendency to steal tools. So by welding it and color it, his favorite color was red. So yeah, all right, just a small story. So I just have to adjust that, put the front bucket, and have some very nice tractor therapy to clean my post-winter first cleanup of the main gravel drain driveway. All right, stick around. All right, by the way, I'm gonna keep my tractor chains on. The reason why, well, you all know in the springtime we're more prone to have a ice rain, or to have a better traction if we have the slushy wet snow. So until then, I'm just gonna keep it that. All right, so I'm just gonna put my stuff inside my garage, especially my electric wood splitter, and then we'll have a tractor fun therapy. All right, stick around. Yeah, one thing you're gonna discover about the Mahindra, it's a cast iron. I'm gonna lift that heavy electric wood splitter. All right, so with that, it's no problem. I don't need ballast in the rear. I have to take care of it though. I have to be smart, but that's one main advantage to have a cast iron built tractor. All right, stick around. right, folks, so there you go. I just tried it, a very light cleaning of my main driveway with my outstanding Mahindra eMax 20s HST sub-compact tractor, my little red workhorse. All right, if you watch my video until the end, can you give me an approx date, or when do you think that my iceberg, 10 feet high now, maybe 11, will melt completely? All right, right now we are the 11th of April. My guess is end of May. Definitely. But holy smoke, there's a lot of cold weather still next week. Barely plus, this week we have plus 10 and plus 12. Well, next week very cold, like plus 5 during the day and minus 3 to 5 during the night. So not too much sun, a little bit of rain though, but anyhow. All right, so thank you very kindly for subscribing to my channel. I hope you enjoy my channel content. And trust me, despite of the snow is gonna be gone, I'm busy. So firewood season will start very soon. As soon as I can go on the road with my trailer, I'm gonna start to do some firewood. All right, so thank you kindly, and remember folks, life is very good. All right, cheers.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.